Swedes. Dungeons and Swedes. Dungeons and Swedes. Dungeons and Swedes. Dungeons and Swedes.
Hallå!
Nej,
Det hittar inte någonting. Hallå!
Dungeons and Swedes!
Engelska.
Ja, just det.
I forget.
English.
In English.
We can
not
always
in
do it in
Swedish.
Swedish
Can we do
this time.
Spanish?
We can do it in Swedish this time and just say fuck you.
Es el un...
Potato.
yes.
Es el un potato?
Potato, yes, sí.
Potato.
An apartamento.
Okay, so we are back after some time away.
And it's not my fault, it's that guy.
I'm sorry, I haven't been home.
Yeah.
I have been in Austria.
I don't know. How was it, by the way?
That
it
was
good?
amazing.
Yes.
That's so good.
Sweat.
The mountains looked unreal.
Unreal mountains.
Looked like a game.
What?
Mountains
It looked like a
aren't
game.
real.
It looked... Yeah.
Earth is flat.
It
There
looked
are no such
unreal.
things as mountains.
What is that?
All animals are robots or CGI.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. Okay.
Invented by Hollywood.
Up until a small part of when I was 8 or 9 years old, I was fairly certain that all my parents especially were like robots. Okay, let's play.
Sure.
Okay, so last session, Icky, you went to the Royal Woodlands where you found a small creature, a tiny creature,
Yeah.
and the voice that said hello.
Yeah.
That quickly bonded with Ketil. This was a sprite. After some scouting inside the Royal Woodlands, you head out of the woods for a large oak tree on a small hill. Ketil began a ritual to save the soul of the corpse of the leader of the Red Owls.
Yeah.
When the ritual was completed, you, Ketil, noticed maggots crawling inside it.
Yeah.
You removed the skull. Ease and Raven plucked the maggots. A dark voice from the skull muttered, "Your time is up, Raven Feeder." And you were hit with the realization that the soul had been taken.
Yep, by Vita Rotten.
By Vita Rotten. The White Rot made its presence known. You move back into the woodlands to find a place to rest. The sprite begins to point and gesture. Ketil took out a piece of paper and you managed to communicate with Sprite. Apparently there's tunnels underground and sprites in captivity.
Yeah.
And that's where we left off.
Yep. I communicated with the sprite by drawing.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
And we got some information from that. Yeah. She's going to fart into the fan again.
Fart thinking.
You know what? I have a question. Is it regular Sprite or is it Sprite Light?
This would be a sprite fight.
Sprite Fight, okay.
A fight sprite.
That's more sugar.
Oh yeah. Full typ så.
Den fick jag i alla fall.
Hashtag my life.
Oh, well, we can see.
It's her.
Because she's fat.
I think we
Yeah.
kind of decided to help him and do it
I
right
think
away.
I'm trying to remember like at what time this would be at, like during the day. Because you arrived at night.
Early morning.
And then you spent the night with the ritual, with the oak tree, and then you watched the sunrise over Edosal way in the distance.
We were arguing if we were gonna sleep or help him straight away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of decided to help him.
Before sleeping, I think, But you were kind of out of spells as well.
No, not that bad, but I have used one first level spell and 2 third level spells, so I only have one one higher spell left. Yeah. So I'm not out of spells, but my area control combination is not possible.
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
But I think we kind of decided to help him right away.
It was pretty urgent, it seemed.
Yeah. So I can't exactly remember where we quit, but I point at.
I think we found the hole, right?
Yeah, you found a hole.
Did we?
Just underneath a bush close to you.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay. Yeah.
Sover han fast?
Yep.
Yeah. So who?
You're kind of in the outskirts still of the woods.
Yeah.
You know from looking at a map or whatever you saw flying into the woods. It's a large fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we sneak towards the hole?
I mean, I would say you see a bush nearby, and he kind of pointed to it.
Yeah.
I think.
And we have been standing here talking for a while.
Yeah.
So,
I say we just go.
Yeah.
I walk.
Okay. Yeah. You head to the bush. Yeah. You get down on your knees. Kind of search through, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting bushes away.
Yeah. So roaming through the bushes here, it's kind of like this size, like 2-3 bushes at the same place. You can feel that they feel a bit not authentic.
Oh, made up.
Yeah, kind of.
Put there.
Put there.
Yeah.
And you feel down to where the roots would be, and it's just a.
Oh, it's plastic.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, and by where the roots would be, covered with snow, you feel there's like a wooden surface.
If I grab a bunch of leaves and shit, can I just tug it away, or if it's stuck to the ground?
I mean, you can brush the snow away and leaves away.
Yeah, I was thinking about moving the whole bush.
Yeah. Yeah, you can try to if you want to. Give me a strength check.
Yes, Dad.
Did you say yes, Daddy?
Yes, 4.
You try to drag the bush. It's stuck.
Okay.
In the bottom of whatever this is. Yeah.
I get over there and use my staff to feel around. If I hear him knock.
Yeah. I mean, you go with your staff and you poke down the ground.
Yeah.
Eventually, there's the soft thuds from the ground, and eventually you hear like a wooden surface. And this is just like at the base of where the bushes gather.
I brush away the snow. Is the wood laying straight on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it is.
I use my foot
in the same level as the ground.
I use my foot and my staff to try to bend up the wood.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
With advantage.
I'll say with advantage because you're using your staff for leverage.
So I'm quite confused. Do we see the hole, or is the hole underneath the wood?
You don't see the hole at the moment.
I thought it was a hole in the middle.
This would be like a hatch.
Okay.
It's
3 or 4.
Yeah.
It's frozen to the ground.
It's frozen to the ground, yeah. It is cold outside.
What can we do?
I tried to find how large it is. Is it just small?
Yeah, you dig around the bush.
Yeah.
It seems like it's maybe this size.
Okay.
Not that big.
Yeah.
Maybe a meter by a meter.
Yeah.
I mean...
wide enough for a decent sized goblin to fit through.
Yeah.
Just Can you just light the torch and melt the ice?
Yeah, we could. I wanna look at. I forgot his name.
Kettle.
No, not you.
Hello?
Your hello. Yes, we're calling hello. And I wanna point.
Hello?
And I wanna point to the hatch and like, what to do. Like,
Hello? Hello?
Stupid mother.
Hello?
Useless.
I think.
You remind me of someone.
Useless and stupid.
Should we combine our strength and try lift it, all of us?
Yeah, we should. We can.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
I take my sword and I wanna wedge it under so I can like drag it up.
Okay, yeah. So give me a... both of you give me strength checks.
I'm also helping.
All three of you give me strength checks.
Please don't let me down again.
14.
14,
5.
19, 7,
8.
8. Okay, yeah, well, together that's good enough.
Yeah.
You bend and eventually you hear a crack from the ice that has stuck this hatch. And eventually you...
Yeah.
And you can lift the lid of this thing. The
Yeah.
hatch. And it seems like it's stuck to the ground with what's called like gongyan
Yeah.
on the one side of it.
Hinges.
Hinges, yeah.
Hinges.
So you can lift it,
Yeah.
and the bushes will like follow with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it dark inside?
Looking down, it's kind of dark. Yeah.
I'd say I just hold the hatch.
Okay,
To
yeah,
hold it open.
So I could send in ease.
you could.
Yeah.
Can you light that? You could light it.
You can put light on ease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does ease have dark vision?
Nope.
No.
Ah, fuck.
But if I put light
That
on
is
her,
true.
Then
I
she
want to do
can,
the stone test.
If you send down ease and you put
Wanna
light
do what?
on her.
I want to do the stone test, like picking up a stone and
Hello,
just
stone
dropping it in
follow.
to see if I hear
Because he's
it.
holding
I
her.
mean, you have dark vision, right?
Oh right, I have.
So I mean, you can easily see down to the ground surface, like where the surface is down into the. It's not deep, like maybe 1.5 meter down
Okay.
to the actual.
Oh, so
surface
it's just an
inside.
underground tunnel.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's an underground tunnel, and it seems like it's not that deep here.
Yeah.
You can see that it goes both ways. Like one of the ways goes leading outside the woods to the east,
Okay,
Yeah.
so we probably want to go in.
and the other one is leading in towards the woods.
I relay the information.
yeah,
Because
okay.
I see-
then
We can just jump down.
Yeah. I jumped down.
Yeah, I still hold the
You go
hatch.
first.
And I think we go right into the forest, right?
I guess so.
That would be the smartest idea, I think.
I jumped down behind Kettle then.
Are we lighting East up or are we taking fire with us? Or am I going first because I can see in the dark?
Or maybe you go behind and watch your backs.
Maybe you go first.
I can go first, yeah.
Hmm?
I jump down and I try to squeeze through you.
Yeah.
And I want to close the hinge behind me.
Okay. Yeah. So you're first.
I'm first.
You're first. Okay, sweet. Yeah. And you're last.
Yeah.
So going down into the tunnel, you see that, as far as you can see, it's kind of a straight path. And from what you can tell, it is quite wide here, but it narrows the further down you get.
I mark the wall. Is it just the dirt walls?
Yeah, it is dirt walls. The dirt is frozen.
Yeah.
It is not cold down here per se. It's warmer down here than it is on the surface. But the dirt is solid frozen.
Yeah. I use one of my woodworking tools to make a mark.
Yep.
In the wall where the hatch is.
X marks the spot.
Yeah.
Okay. And you start to.
I
So right now it's kind of a hunching.
it's super dark. They can't see, right?
I mean, yeah, they can see shit, unless they light up somehow.
Do we want to light up, or you just hold my cape and follow me? It's just a straight line over here, but it gets a little bit tighter.
I think we follow as far as we can in the dark.
So just hold my cape, and Iki can hold something from you, so she can follow us and don't get lost.
Yeah.
Opposed to breasts.
My balls.
Oh, they're so long. You good? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep moving.
I can see shit down here.
And I'm moving slow so they can keep up.
How much can I control the light in the light cantrip? Can I dim it? Can I...
I mean, it sheds bright light.
Is it that one I have?
For 20 foot, and then dim light another 20 feet.
Yeah.
Is it one that Ace have?
Yeah, I think so. So you can choose to have it colored any way you like.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe you can dim it, but you can easily like make it a darker kind of shade.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it like a super bright.
If I cast it on a stone this big,
yeah.
I can.
You can, yeah, sure.
You can make a flashlight.
I mean, the light is bright enough that it will like shine through your hands, and you see like your blood vessels and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though,
I
mean, your hands are black.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Yeah,
it's
mainly my fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
it's like holding a flashlight.
A very bright flashlight.
Yeah.
Very.
I think we follow you in the dark. We don't really have to announce where we are.
And I can see, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a straight line. Keep going.
So you continue going. You continue for, as I said, about 20 meters maybe, and then it kind of thins off.
Is this walking height or like
so this
height?
would be like a crunch, what's called like crunching, for you, you're almost at your crawling height already because you're so tall. The problem for Iki is that it's not wide enough for your wings to like even rest comfortably. You need to like hold them up.
Yeah.
Kind of like stretch them on your back.
Yeah.
And eventually you reach where it kind of thins off, and you can tell that you probably need to crawl through this thing, like stomach and crawling like that.
I say I crawl. How far is it to crawl? Is it just
like as far as you can see?
Okay.
It kind of bends. As you come to this part, you can see that you need to crawl, and as far as you can tell, when it bends further down, it's this kind of same.
Okay, so we need to crawl here, and I think you need to look, because this will be pretty hard to do if you can't see.
So yeah.
And I can't guide you because I need to crawl myself. Just for this, if it opens up, we can do the same thing again.
I cast light on Ease.
Yep.
She can walk in the tunnel.
She can walk in the tunnel, yeah. You can have her walk in front of you or in front of Saya, you decide.
No, I think it's better she walks in front of me.
Yeah. Because I can see, I can go a bit far, like ahead of you, so I can keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I can crawl 10-15 meters ahead.
Yeah.
Just to keep an eye.
I put light on Ease and have Raven and Hello walking in front of me.
Hello wants to sit on your shoulder still. He kind of holds like your collar or your
I guess it will be uncomfortable for him, but
he's kind of like laying down on your shoulder like this, kind of holding your upper arms.
Yeah.
Boof. Oh, I'm sorry.
You continue crawling.
Yep.
It takes you like 10 minutes, 20 minutes crawling. It's a slow process of making your way through this tunnel network. Eventually you come across intersections where tunnels lead right and left, they seem to be the same size, and they're still like the tunnels going straight.
So have we took a big turn yet, or has it just been straight?
Like it's basically been a slight left turn in a long direction. Yeah. For the last 20 minutes, like slightly,
so I'm
slightly
thinking
left.
the right way would be straight into the forest. So the right.
If you want to go straight into the forest, yeah.
Do you want to do that? I don't know. This is a guessing game.
I try to get Hello's attention,
Mm-hmm.
and
right. Yeah.
and I draw the intersection,
Mm-hmm.
and I point at us and where we are and
Mm-hmm.
where should we go.
You can see that he kind of stretches himself. You can see that he tries to smell stuff. Hello? Hello? He kind of doesn't know. It's what you're getting.
Okay.
Useless.
He rolled quite low.
Yeah.
So how many?
If I need to, I cast light on these again.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just send Ease into one of the tunnels? To
Yeah,
see?
yeah. I send these.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, she can maybe see.
She can fly, but she can walk. And I try to investigate as many tunnels as I can.
Okay.
Through Ease's eyes until we find.
So which one do you want to begin with?
One of them.
I would say begin with the right because that's the way I wanted to go.
Yeah.
See if it's right
Yeah.
or wrong.
I send him right.
Okay.
Her right.
You send East down the tunnel right. After a while, you see East disappear.
Yeah. I try to. I jump into her vision.
Yeah.
Bright.
It's bright. Yeah. You can tell that when East is walking this narrow tunnel, kind of bobbing the head. Maybe like this. I don't know.
I'm getting dizzy.
Give me a perception check.
For Ease.
Yeah.
I
think it's maybe your stats.
I think it's my.
When it's a wisdom check.
As it is me looking through her eyes.
Yep. I think so too.
Meow. 19.
19, sweet. The tunnel that Ease is walking doesn't seem that very traveled. Like, there's not a lot of markings, there's not a lot of footprints.
Yeah.
There's some, but not what you would expect from a well-traveled path.
Roots and stuff growing down and into the ground again.
Like roots kind of hanging down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you also see, like, you pass with a 19.
Yeah.
You see glimmer of light. Like, this would be probably another hatch, like way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think this is it.
Why do you think so?
There are roots growing. It doesn't seem to be that travel.
Can I make a perception check to see, or an investigation to see if there's one of those two on the left and straightforward is well used?
You want to go into the left tunnel, or you just want to
No,
see
I want to
where
see
you are?
if it's well used. If one of them is used frequently.
Yeah, sure.
I slowly bring each
Like, make
back.
a perception or survival, your choice.
Okay, that's good. 16.
16. The left one seems kind of the same.
Okay.
From what Ketil described, as far as you can tell, it's not. There's not roots hanging down. People have been traveling here, or creatures have been traveling here. But looking to the one in front of you, that one seems the most traveled.
Yeah. The left one seems like the right one, so I think it's just straight ahead.
Yeah, I think there was a hatch down.
Yeah, maybe there's probably a hatch to the left too.
Yeah. Yep, let's go.
You're last, right? Could you give me a perception?
Yeah,
The roots are getting us.
What would I?
Perception.
Well, that's good. I have 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So you are in the intersection and you choose to go straight ahead. Yeah. So going straight ahead, you still crawling pace. Your only source of light would be Ease, who's in front of Ketills. You only see like the outlines of Ketills' body as he's crawling, and his juicy butt, and his feet.
You walk bare feet all the time.
You hear something behind you that is kind of like further back. You're not quite sure if it's if it's you moving and scraping the earth. It kind of just sounds like earth moving, but also like a
guys.
like way back.
Yeah.
I think something is behind us.
I'm 50 meters ahead. I can't hear you.
Are you that far ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to keep an eye out.
I don't. It sounds like. I don't know. Yeah.
It kind of comes closer.
And I go like, I can't really turn around. It sounds like it did shit.
Do it.
I try to hurry up.
Nobody else can't turn around.
You try to hurry up and crawl faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I try to. There's Saya.
What?
There's something behind the general.
It's kind of close now.
Are you sure?
And I kind of pushing and go like,
why don't both of you give me athletics checks to see if you can actually crawl faster? The DC for this would be 15.
Can I? Is it just straight ahead?
Vad var det? Survival?
It doesn't get
I mean,
bigger.
it doesn't get bigger
Athletics.
as far as you can tell. Do you continue crawling as well?
No, I'm stopping because if they say there's something behind me.
Did you beat the 15?
We can both.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying we don't know if this is underground or above ground.
No, it's underground. It's behind us.
But the thing is, even if you succeed and I fail,
So maybe you start.
so maybe it's no use.
I got an 8. What did you get?
It's the use if you do it first and you succeed.
An 8.
I mean, I have my talent, so maybe I can do something. Like,
Maybe.
kind of,
You can try to.
if something tries to grab me.
Sure.
Well, you could use yours, and if you succeed, she can use hers.
Yeah, but
It's getting close now.
Yeah.
Are you still looking forward, just crawling?
Yeah.
If I come to an intersection,
Saya is traveling further down.
yeah,
You haven't passed any intersection.
yeah,
I'm waiting for you to catch up to
The
me,
intersection is way behind you now.
yeah.
Yeah.
so you can help out if something happens.
The DC to move faster is 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
The odds of at least me succeeding is very low.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Maybe I can claw its eyes out.
What are your pluses to athletics?
I
How many pluses do you have to athletics?
plus 4.
That's
So you only need to roll 11.
Yeah.
That's like 50-50 basically.
Yeah.
That's 55%.
Yeah. And I'm rolling really bad.
Yeah, but roll better.
Should I give this one a chance again?
Yes.
I can't get in good vibes.
Are you spending your inspiration?
Yeah! Even though
Okay. Yeah.
you fall while you're crawling.
It's okay. It's okay. I will.
So Kettle tries to crawl faster. he kind of gets stuck on something, like a root or something, and he kind of stops in his tracks and then starts to move again, and you kind of just need to stop as well before moving again.
Face planting his ass.
Yeah. Put it on me. Put it on me.
Okay, so I wanna turn around and lay on my back so I can watch down the tunnel where they're coming from.
Can you do that?
And you said how
I'm
far...
not turning around. I'm like
you
my body.
can easily
Yeah,
turn around and then like look down.
so I'm walking down my crotch.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And
And
you
I
were
wanna-
50 meters ahead, you said?
No, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, so that's it, because I want to say, can you guys crawl to the left or right so I can see what's behind you? Like try and not crawl in the middle.
I have fucking wings. I can't.
It's kind of a tight
And you have a
space
fucking
for
2
Iggy,
meter
at least.
mass.
I want to see what it is.
I try to lay flat really quickly.
Okay. You try to lay flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a skinny dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can make me any
Can I see behind her at all?
15 meter. How much? How
Well,
long?
I have also
your
waited.
dark
I've
vision?
also waited for them.
How much your dark vision? How long? 60 feet?
Yeah.
90.
And I have
90 feet.
Yeah.
And I have ease.
And you have ease. Okay. Yeah. Well, Kettle like puts himself down on the ground as low as he can get. You can see Icky behind him. Icky is kind of taking up the whole space of the tunnel. You can see the panic in her eyes as you feel something bite your talons.
Both of my talents or just one?
One of her talons.
Then I'm going to try to claw it with my other talent.
Okay. So first of all, you are because your AC is 16. So you feel something bite one of her
I have throwing
talons,
knives.
and you take 8 points of damage.
Can I get the post-it?
Yeah, sure.
8 damage. Okay.
I don't know.
You feel sharp teeth piercing through the skin of your talons, and it kind of tries to drag you, but it doesn't succeed to drag you.
Yeah, in the tunnel.
Eaten by
Like I
fucking
said,
worm.
I'm going to try to attack it with my other talent, but action surge.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can attack twice.
Yeah.
So because you are in a dark space, I'm thinking about
If it's holding my
these
if it-
lights.
if it's holding my other talent.
It's not holding your talon. It's not grappling you, but it bites down your talon.
Do I feel that breath on my ass?
You don't. I mean, you don't feel the breath. You feel like teeth from everywhere, like not like only this, but like from this.
Yeah, it's a fucking worm.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm going to try to attack it like twice with my other talent.
Okay.
To get free.
Yep. So you are going to roll with disadvantage because you are laying down. Yeah.
I ain't laying down.
You are crawling. You are laying down. You're a problem.
Laying down and crawling are two different things.
So go ahead
I
and give
can
me a
still
attack roll.
move my leg.
You can. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I can disguise myself as the worm's mother.
Yeah.
First one was 14.
Yes.
The second one is 8.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use one of these.
Are you using action search?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can attack again. You have 2 attacks every time you attack. So this was your first
Yeah.
attack action.
20.
Hmm.
11.
Okay. So the second one misses as well.
Yeah, but I'm using that
You
one. so-
re-roll one of your attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 13.
Yeah, that's a miss as well.
Oh, fuck.
Would you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You just go like, something's biting my foot.
Do you have feet?
Well, my claw then!
I think she has talons.
And he's trying to drag me away.
Is it trying to drag you?
He's trying to drag me.
With only 1 feet, you won't be able to
It's not
perch.
grabbing you, but it definitely like took a hold of your talon and then bite you or bit you.
So move your fucking asses!
Okay, keep moving. Just
Okay.
balling through the...
Yeah.
Yeah, as fast as possible.
You continue moving, so
Yeah.
you choose to try to get away from it.
Yeah.
Sweet. You continue moving. It's going to try to bite you again. That's 4 damage as it gets your talon once more. And you can hear this kind of as the dirt. Yeah, it sounds fucking cartoonish, but yeah. And you haven't still looked back, so you're just kind of crawling.
I can't! I'm taking up all the space!
You can like try to turn your head.
Yeah, what use is going
Yeah,
to...
I'm just saying you can.
Fine, I look back!
Okay.
See that fucker that's biting me?
So you look back and you see a mouth about this big and teeth all around. And a eye that is kind of shining in the dark just on the side of this thing. And you see like arms also like taking the tunnel and pulling itself towards you as the mouth kind of continues towards you as well.
Can I try stabbing that eye with my talon?
Sure.
I do have a dagger. Do you have a dagger? I can leave the dagger for you.
I can't turn around.
No, but you can maybe swing behind it. I don't know.
Looking quickly back, can I see anything of the creature?
Give me a perception check.
Do I have 2 attacks?
Yes.
Yep.
Still disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're still laying down.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Great.
If so, I want to cast a spell on it.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Yeah, you can cast spell on it.
Well, I misses both attacks again. Because you give me minuses.
I'm not giving you minuses, I'm giving you disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I can't stand
Are
up.
you continue crawling?
Yeah.
So
I want to try to get an open space.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what Kettle is doing.
Yeah, I'm just going to
So yeah, I'll say that when Iki is trying to get away from this thing, kicking and then crawling, you manage to get a glimpse.
Yeah.
And you see like there's a narrow part that you could probably fit a spell through.
Yeah.
And you also see like this thing is almost upon Iki.
Yeah.
Like you see Iki and her wings, and you can hear her talons scratching the dirt, and you see like these huge 3-fingered hands.
That's
kind of
disgusting.
taking parts of the tunnel and just dragging itself just behind Iki.
Can
you just slow it down or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Which spell?
No, I have command, but I guess
right.
it doesn't speak common or...
It speaks...
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't speak.
I looked up Bane, which I can give it
that's...
minus to saving throws and attack rolls.
A D4, I think.
Yeah, and I'm going to check Ray of Enfeeblement, what that does.
You have a lot of spells.
Yep.
Sweet. I think Ray of Enfeeblement is like you... the target only deals half damage
Okay.
with weapon attack that use strength. Yeah.
But I cast Bane on it.
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah. which I guess it is bad at.
I mean, it's not super bad. What is the DC?
16.
16. It doesn't have any pluses.
14.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's baned.
Yep. It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Yep.
Then I want to quickly lay down and have Ease jump in between me and her.
Okay.
And I continue to crawl again. And I have Ease wait until she's come up to her. And I use Ease to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Yep.
I think that's a touch spell, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
But I can cast touch spells through Ease.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can. So you see he's crawling and jumping over Kettle's back and running towards you,
It's going to
kind
look
of
so
stopping
fucking
in front
funny.
of you, and you just try to make your way to Ease. I'll say do this at the same time because yeah. So you reach Ease.
Yeah. Ease pecks your beak.
Beak against beak.
Did you just fucking kiss me?
You who's crawling. Continue
Retarded
crawling.
bird!
I continue as fast as possible.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a athletics check
Good, I'm good at that.
to see
How
if
many?
you actually.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I forgot my spell.
10.
10. So you see that you're just a few meters away from the tunnel actually opening up. Yeah.
9 wounds.
So you continue, but you're not quite there yet.
Keep going, guys. There's an opening. We can help. Or I can help. Go, go, go.
So the Bane.
That's pretty good. I'm up to 61. Gain.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
Oh,
Ew.
me. 2. That's okay.
So that's still a hit. After reaching Ease beak to beak, you feel a bit invigorated. You start to crawl again. This thing you can feel the arms almost like touching and trying to grab your wings as well, but it can't like grab your wings. It drags itself towards you again, and you take 9 damage
Ah!
as it like bites down on both your talons now.
I'm down to.
And you can feel that
Can you?
there's kind of a suction thing going on. Like it's trying
It's
to
sucking me!
it's trying to consume you
It's
basically.
sucking me! No, I'm going to scream. It's sucking and biting me!
It's sucking my toes.
Can I still attack it with my other claw?
We don't mind sucking our
Yeah.
toes.
Tell him.
So it grabs a hold of you and bites you, and then you kind of slip out of it again.
I will try to go for the eye.
Sure. It's still at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. 13. 11 on the first one.
Yeah. No.
17. Oh, 25, but 17.
17.
It's a natural 20 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but at disadvantage.
so 17.
Yeah.
So the second one hits. So it.
17 doesn't hit.
What?
That's a chunky motherfucker.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You try as you try to kick this thing, you can feel that the texture of this creature is kind of it's soft at parts, but it's hard also. Like it's
I'm
like
hard.
stepping down on gravel.
It's biting and sucking my feet!
You eventually reach where the tunnel is opening up, and you're like coming out of this narrow tunnel, like you're being birthed by the tunnel, and you drop down on the ground. And you can see into the tunnel.
I'm
Kettle
standing
crawling
straight up and
towards
taking
you.
out my bow and putting an arrow to the bow.
Okay, yeah. So
Sucking
you
the
see
ready.
Kettle crawling towards you, and you get your bow ready with an arrow.
Yeah, I crawl as fast
Go,
as
go,
I
go.
can.
I want to reach out my hand so I can drag him out even quicker.
Your kicking
Yeah.
doesn't make any damage, but it seems to get it out of some focus. It tries to bite you again, but it misses. Do you want to do anything on your turn? Do you want to move? Do you want to attack? What do you want to do?
I want to move.
So you continue moving. Go ahead and give me a athletics check, both Kettle and you, to see if you can make it to Saya faster.
18.
18?
16.
16. So both of you get your speed up, and eventually you come to Saya and you get out of the tunnel.
I grab you by your collar and just drag you out to the ground.
Grabs you out, and then you see Icky coming towards you, and he's also kind of like bopping.
I get around, not up to my feet, but as quickly as possible. I want to be ready throwing a spell at it.
Yeah. So you're crawling as well. It's got to get another attack before you exit. That's a miss as well. Fuck off.
Has it missed any because of my bane?
No, it just rolled low.
No.
Yeah. Your bane is helpful, but it didn't do anything because it rolled super high last time.
Well, we know we need more than 17 to hit it.
Eventually, you see Icky, and eventually you crawl and you exit this narrow
And
tunnel.
I want to roll, and I want to...
I don't even want to look. I just want to shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot the second she's
Okay,
getting out of
so
the...
give me an attack roll.
I want to ready my bow also when I get out.
So what you see, I'm going to show you a picture. What you see coming towards you in this tunnel is this thing.
Ew.
So I have
Baby!
I had two attacks in 25 and 23.
Yeah, both hit.
I want to shoot it while it's in the tunnel as well.
You can see, like, as soon as you exit, the hands of this thing kind of grabs a hold of the exit of the tunnel.
Yeah.
It was like this close to you all the time.
No
So
shit.
its mouth is just kind of in the opening, and you see there's the eyes, 3 eyes on each side, and 3 arms also stretching itself, trying to get out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So 20
So
damage.
this thing is like this close to Saya
Yeah.
at the moment. You're standing like yeah.
So I did 20 on both.
20 damage.
Yeah, on both together.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. That's good.
I want to cast.
I'll say you all get a turn, and then he gets
Yeah.
a turn.
I want to cast the Sacred Flame,
Sacred Flame!
and I think it has to roll a Dexterity saving throw, which it
Sounds familiar.
should have some sort of disadvantage to, as it's in the tunnel.
And it has Bane as well, so
Yeah.
roll a d4. That's not good. And that's even worse. It fails. You don't even need to...
Ha! 4.
Yeah, so it got 0. Because you rolled a 4. Minus
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
So I hit it.
Yeah, you hit it. You fucking hit it dead on.
Sacred.
Does 19 hit?
19 just hits.
That's the first one. And
And with the light
22.
from Ease, you don't have a disadvantage.
yeah.
9.
damage.
Both of my arrow hits, so
Hmm?
I'm going to go. Not that one. It's this one.
I think we might need to draw on the battle maps here.
Oh no!
9
9.
and 6, so 15 damage.
15 damage. Sweet. So this thing is just gonna pull itself out from the tunnel and kind of stand in front of you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Let me suck your feet.
I'm really confused, but when do I roll for a spell attack bonus?
Spell attack bonus?
Yeah.
Like if you have a spell that requires an attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah, so that's why. Oh my god.
Oh. We're rolling initiative, guys.
Do we need a battle map?
Yeah.
I don't know. We could use this chunky dog.
I mean, I'm gonna use the werewolf for.
Have you rolled the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. You don't need to. You can die all the same.
15.
So just coming up from
I
the
got
tunnel here.
17.
And this space isn't much wider than this. And it kind of goes down like here.
Thank God.
And put yourselves on a map. So this thing is like right here. By the edge of the tunnel.
You're outside.
I use meld into stone.
Do you have it?
I would say something.
Yeah, I can use it, but I don't have
Yeah.
it equipped.
Sweet. Okay.
Saya, watch your feet. It's like sucking you, biting your feet.
That's ease.
It likes sucking you.
It won't get my feet, I promise you.
I mean, if you're all for it, then okay, but I'm not.
I'm just gonna get a better look at this.
We don't mind sucking on toes.
We don't.
Kettle don't mind.
Oh my God, I can. I can fucking zoom. Zoom, bitch.
Ketil doesn't mind sucking on toes.
Yeah, initiative. 20 to 25. Nothing. 15 to 20.
14.
14.
17.
15.
Was I last again? I'm always last.
Icky. And then my boy Kettle.
I have +4 initiative. I'm
And then my
always
girl
last.
Saya. Okay.
I have +2.
I have +4.
Yeah. Icky. Go ahead.
I will shoot my arrow again.
Go ahead and start.
Arrow.
Oh, I don't have lights. This is red.
Shoot,
because of the
shoot.
blood.
Ooh, natural 20. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a crit, right?
That's a crit. This thing might
Automatically
not live
full
as long.
damage.
Ooh, then it's 8 plus 4. That's 12 on the first one.
Don't you roll your damage again, or it's just automatically the full?
Automatically the full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Vad är 8 plus 7?
What did you roll? 15.
15.
What did you roll?
The first one?
Yeah.
27.
on the damage.
12.
Then it's... No, I have
No,
8 plus 4.
Yeah, and then plus.
no, it's just 8.
No.
The max damage.
Max
her
damage.
roll does 1d8 plus 4.
Plus 4. So that's
Yeah.
8,
So
9.
12.
Yeah, 12
Okay, well.
on the first.
Okay.
And vad är för 7?
15.
Det missar.
15.
So the second one misses. Right?
You chose your longbow.
No. My light bow.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not stupid.
So 8 plus 4, and then you roll the d8 as well, right?
No.
So roll a d8 as well.
But that's
You
damage.
roll a d8. Yeah, you roll a d8 plus 4 and then plus 8.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but that's what.
That's what we asked. And you were just like, the full damage.
Yeah, but the full damage of the die, and then you roll the die as well.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So roll a d8.
We didn't get that part.
2.
2 plus 12, so
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But second one misses.
Second one misses.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the DC is like 18.
Yeah.
19 just hits.
19 just.
Okay. I have
This
been
this
listening.
this thing looks fucking pissed and it looks fucking damaged. Go ahead, Ketil.
Fucking
Unless you want to do anything else.
Yeah, no, I want
Maybe
to.
we should move back.
Yeah. Let's move.
Not that I want to play your character, but
Just gonna scoot little bit over here.
get out of the fucking
Right,
way.
Yeah.
moving Ketil as well.
Get out of the fucking way, Kettle.
kind of just
Did
like
you
sliding
move?
back.
You didn't move. Oh,
No, I haven't got my
it's
turn.
not your turn yet.
Yeah, Kettle.
He's gonna fucking eat me alive.
I want to cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Don't you like the
Ah.
like these?
I don't know. I haven't tasted.
I missed something. That's fine.
Okay.
It's resistant to piercing and slashing from non-magical attacks. So everything you've done is halved.
Fuck you,
Not
bitch.
my attacks.
Not your attack. No,
What?
your attack.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I want to cast Toll the Dead.
And your
it
attack.
has to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bane still
That's
active?
10. Yeah, I think so. You're still
Yeah.
concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't cast any
I mean,
concentration
it failed.
spell.
It failed.
Then it takes 2d12.
2d12.
Yeah, as it is damaged. 2 and 3. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
5.
I'm just gonna do some quick math. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So it's still kind of looking good. Fine. 5.
Yeah.
What?
I wouldn't say it's looking good. I would say it's looking kind of nasty.
I missed it. It had a resistance to
Yeah, no,
some
that's your
kind of
fault.
damage. Okay. That's your turn.
Yep.
You want to stay?
Yeah,
Where
I'm.
Can you drag me back?
Move back.
Can you take my horn and just drag me?
I grab her cloak.
Okay.
Please.
Move back!
Please.
But I guess it can still attack us.
Yeah.
So you grabbed Saya
Yeah, and
back.
pull her a little
Okay.
bit
Wait.
back.
Yeah. Saya, go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I thought I was dead. Okay.
It hasn't not even attacked yet.
Ensnaring strike.
It's not have some
It
stuck
rolled
in your
bad.
feet yet.
Ensnaring strike?
Ensnaring strike.
Yeah. It needs to do what?
Oh shit! I don't have that.
You
on my
need to
phone.
hit first, I think.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, and it's strength, I think.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Yeah.
I think that hits.
That hits. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, that's a fail. It's ensnared.
Okay. So it's a 12 damage, and then it's a +4 on the. No, that's next turn, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So my second attack at 25.
So is it restrained?
No, you have to make a strength check to get out of it, I think.
Yeah, but it's restrained, so you have advantage on this attack.
Advantage. Oh my god.
Because with the first attack you hit it, and then you ensnared it, and then you have your second attack with advantage.
Okay, so 25.
Oh yeah.
So it's. Oh my god. 9 damage.
9 damage.
So it's 12 plus 9.
Mm-hmm. Fucking hell.
And I want to move a bit far back. Thank you, Ketil.
This thing is on its
I leave you
last
to your
leg.
destiny now.
I can take. Fuck.
No.
I will take you back a bit more because I know you're squishy. And I will stand in front of you.
How far away are you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. So you see this thing, bloodied, filled with arrows. You see the skin of this thing is basically a combination of flesh and stone. It looks at you with all its 3 eyes. And then it kind of just takes a turn to the left, straight into the wall, starts to dig its way into the wall, and just dives into the wall, and the dirt like falls behind it.
So it got out of my string?
Oh fuck! It's restrained.
Yeah,
oh my
I was
god!
thinking about
No!
it got
What
out.
does it? Okay, can it do something? It takes damage.
Yeah, every turn.
Fucking hell!
4 damage every turn, I think.
Yeah, and
So roll a d6.
doesn't it have to take a
Yeah.
strength test?
It
So-
takes some damage first.
2 damage.
Oh.
Was that close?
Still alive. Not that much.
And then it's a strength check.
And
check.
is Bane still active?
It is.
I'm not sure. Do I roll for every?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it failed. It tries to get away. You can see that it tries to get away. Even though this thing is a creature that is intent on killing all of you, there is still some fear in its eyes.
I'm going to shoot it.
Shoot in the eyes, please.
It can't get away.
So I'm going
It tries to dig itself down into the dirt, but the ensnaring vines that grew from the ground just keeps tracks.
And in the forest.
It is your turn, Nikki.
Pew, pew.
Can't
Fuck
do
you.
shit.
Fuck
Pew,
you.
pew. Oh.
Fuck.
Not one. But
wanna kill
I think you have advantage.
You have one more attack. You have an advantage as well.
Yeah, so I can roll again.
Oh, everyone have a one.
Yeah, because it's stuck.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on it.
First one hits,
You
just
get 15
hit.
HP back.
19. And then 19 again. So
Yep,
both
so
hit.
both hits.
Nice.
It takes 12
6.
and
It's dead.
5.
It's dead.
Yes.
How do you want to kill this thing?
I just go like,
Do you want to kill this thing? Do you want to keep it as a pet? How do you
I want to fucking kill it.
Can
It fucking bite and sucked my fucking toes.
It did.
Nasty shit.
It kind of liked it as well.
You don't have toes.
You have beaks.
You have perching
Claws.
tools.
Your claws.
My talents, my claws. I didn't like it. Nobody lick it and
You can see that it tries to stretch itself from the vines, going like nom 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 towards you.
It's eating the vines.
Yeah. So how do you do it?
I just shoot it.
Okay.
Twang, twang.
Inside, like hit inside the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going in between the teeth, just hitting it inside, and as it falls to the ground, like, and it's just like fucking dead.
It's dead, guys! Then I want to collect my arrows.
Okay.
And then I want to take my sickle.
So how many arrows did you fire all together?
4, I think.
No.
More.
Like 6.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna...
So you get 3 back.
Do you have to make your new arrows? Oh.
We all have to
So
collect.
you should keep track of how many arrows you shoot, because
And
you
let them.
you get half back of what you spent. If
But
you collect them.
But I
that
want... But she Iki kind of pissed because it kind of sucked her.
is. Yeah, so you can see like
Yeah,
down on your feet and on your claws, you got like blood running down your legs. And your like feathers are all like messed up. You're dirty as fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to take my sickle and just carve out its eyes
Mhm.
as vengeance.
It kind of twitches as you do it. You get your knife in there and you twitch, and you see the teeth kind of as you do it.
I can only cast Cure Wounds one more time
Good.
today.
No, you don't have to. I'm just...
Maybe we should try
down.
and get some sleep.
No,
The,
yeah,
the
I'm just down
sprite
to
on your
50.
shoulder is kind of.
Hello?
Hola! No, it doesn't.
Hola,
It doesn't
español!
speak Spanish.
I wanna go and carve out some teeth.
You want to carve some teeth? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Woohoo! 24.
24.
I'm just... As I carve out the eyes, I'm just
roll
laying them
a
beside.
roll a d4.
3.
You managed to get 3 teeth.
Woohoo!
So you can write down 3 sawn teeth. So XORN.
Hello?
Ooh.
From what you can tell, these are super good at digging.
Let's
And
make a
they're
show.
sharp as hell.
I'm gonna sell it for profit.
You could.
Are you picking
Yeah,
up the
why
eyes?
not?
I'm just...
No, I'm getting for the teeth.
Yeah, but Iki is just carving out now, so
We're just starting to carve
Did you want to
kill.
did you want to keep the eye?
No.
You just wanted to carve it out.
Yeah, and
Okay. Hmm?
all of its eyes, and then letting
All
it.
three of it.
Yeah, and go like.
So the rogues that are coming over here just like, oh, there's some maniacs.
Yeah.
Have I heard anything about these creatures?
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Nine. So I guess that's pretty.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
So should we?
Get going. Yes.
So as you exit the tunnel as well, you kind of go forward to inspect it. You take out the teeth. As you take the teeth out and you put them down in your bag, you look up at the tunnel. You can see like there's some carvings on the wall leading into the tunnel you came from, where it's like a kind of a dangerous sign.
Ah, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Carved by someone.
I'm taking my knife and I'm like scraping over it.
Okay.
And I'm writing, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Yeah.
We just killed it.
So you are now in this more wide tunnel. It is wide enough and tall enough for you to walk inside of.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that you have been traveling downwards still. So you're probably further down underground than you were before.
Scary.
Hmm?
Is it still super dark?
Yeah.
We should do the same thing again. Just hold my cape.
Yeah.
And you hold his butt.
It's really firm.
So who is leading? You are.
We're doing the same thing again.
Iki, with your passive perception, I'll say you pick up some kind of scent as you start to travel down this tunnel.
Who farted now?
Sorry.
It is a foul stench.
Foul like what?
Foul like.
I mean, I have been in battle. Is it like?
It's not blood. It's more of a sweat, like BO
Musky.
mixed with a musky kind of tone.
It's a boys' locker room.
Yeah.
But not dead bodies.
Not dead bodies. No.
I go like, I can smell something, guys.
Piss, sweat, and something unclean.
Yeah.
Kind of a pissy smell as well.
Yeah. Piss, sweat, and
I tried to pick it up as well.
Yeah.
Goblins.
Not only goblins, maybe.
They're taking the whole ice and god.
taking it up and down.
Some sprites as well.
Do you want to make a perception check for something, or
Yeah.
you can choose to.
Yeah, if I can pick up if it's something else than goblins, it's not that good as a 10.
You definitely get a scent of goblin.
Okay.
This tunnel continues, as you said, until you come to an intersection again. At this time, this seems to be a larger intersection, and as you come up to it, you can actually like hear like noises from different directions
I wanna. Do I know?
and different smells.
Do I know if Hello have dark vision?
Kind of seems like he hasn't tried to take lead in this. Would you know if sprites have dark vision? Give me a nature check to see if you know this.
11.
Yeah.
So I just wanna look at it and I like wanna wave to it to see if I can get its attention
Yeah,
and if it can see me.
Just kind of, yeah. Is it still lighting up?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it's
So
you
I
can
wanna.
see it kind of squints.
Maybe
like
he sees me,
there's-
so I wanna poke
Hello?
towards the exits and like do the same thing again.
Kind of walking up to each and every tunnel, just listening, sniffing.
Hello.
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 I
Kind of looking towards Ketil.
I look it towards him if I can see. I point.
Hello.
Is it I don't know, hello?
Kind of.
Hello.
I don't think it knows.
Well,
Should we go to the which direction is where the foul smell comes from?
So you
yeah.
you have basically a foul smell from 4 of the 5 tunnels.
Can I point it out which ones?
Yeah. So the most right tunnel is the one without a foul stench.
So I just tell the others.
Are there any tracks in the mud?
Yeah. There's tracks in most of the tunnels. The right one with a non-foul stench doesn't look super very traveled.
Yeah, but in that tunnel, I light these if I have to. Or I pick up something small from my pocket and light it so I can direct it.
Yeah.
Are there big tracks? I mean, human tracks in that tunnel?
Give me a survival check. In the most right tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a survival
I
check.
want to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage.
20 and 23.
So the most right tunnel, you actually pick a scent up.
Yeah.
It's more of a almost like smells like the faintest smell of like ale
We don't want to go there.
from the most right one.
Yeah.
No tracks. There are slightly visible tracks from one of the tunnels that seem to be human-sized feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking if they have taken prisoners from if it is the goblins who attacked the humans and took prisoners.
But the right one seems like a storage area in
Yeah.
that case.
Yeah, I rely on the information about the ale smell, but it could also be very drunk people down there.
You don't
know, if
you don't hear any noises from that.
Okay.
So you're thinking we should go mayhem and just kill everyone?
No, not at all.
Oh.
So the human tracks.
Yeah,
23 you said?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, so from one of the tunnel you can see that the tracks are leading your direction from that tunnel, and then they kind of just take a turn inside this intersection
yeah.
and they walk toward inside another tunnel.
Okay.
So you kind of deduce that they probably came that way and
Yeah.
then they turned here into another tunnel.
Yeah. I suggest we check that tunnel out. The one with the human tracks leading down.
Sure.
We should follow the humans.
Yeah.
They're probably all held up in the same place.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Sure. So you go down that tunnel.
Yeah.
Eventually, after a couple of minutes of walking, you hear some kind of a noise that sounds like metal banging, like some hammer banging, and you hear there's the faintest of like a flame fire that's going.
Earth.
And you see a light as well down inside its tunnel.
Okay, lights out, lights out.
Yeah. Yeah, I have already snuffed out the light.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up with something.
You continue?
I say we sneak forward.
Okay. So go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Natural 20.
Sweat.
So it's a
17.
20. So it's a 30.
You have plus 10?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Is that because of your rogue? Okay.
17.
Plus 10 to fucking stealth, dude. Shit. 17.
That's
Okay, so
me.
30, 17, 17. Yeah, you're invisible.
No.
Hello! Technically, I'm
No.
all
You walk this tunnel, and eventually you come to. You see the opening, and you can walk up to the edge of the opening, and you can look down inside this smaller chamber, where you see there are, and the noises from the hammers has increased while approaching this, and the fire as well. And you see in front of you a room, not super big, but like maybe 20 feet by 20 feet, so still kind of big, or 30 feet by 30 feet maybe. You see there are benches, work benches. You see there are chains hanging down from the ceiling. You see there are different machinations, like some sort of workbench, and there's about 80 to 90, maybe 100 sprites down here, and they're kind of just standing by the benches and just kind of working on different things.
Oh, so they're slaves. So there's
They
no guards
don't-
here or anything?
You don't see any guards. Make a perception check. You can see they're toiling away, they're sweating, and these are like tiny things.
17.
And they're all filled up in a small room, and the fire here, there's like fire pits and a small, what's it called? Like an,
Anvil.
yeah, thing. And
the one you...
yeah, and also a, oh my god, fucking hell.
A hearth?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And also some sort of machine that looks advanced in some way, and you see that there's a lot of sprites working with that thing, and there's smoke coming from it, and they've got like different bottles as well that they kind of fill up with this kind of a liquid thing.
Is this the only exit and entry?
What did you get in your perception?
17.
17. You see there are different exits as well. Different tunnels. With the 17 you see at the far end of this room there are a human that is chained to the wall.
Okay.
And a lion dude chained to the wall.
Take advantage of them.
And this would be Toro.
Lick his feet.
And they're kind of just sitting there and kind of unconscious. They don't seem to be awake.
So
I look
You
at...
don't see any guards.
I look at Hello.
Yeah.
What is his reaction to this?
Just kind of panicking and almost beginning to tearing up.
I'm thinking he
You can
gets them out.
feel
and we
feel
continue.
that he's kind of trying to. You can feel there's a pull to him, but he holds himself back because he knows that it's dangerous to go out.
I do think I feel like we should just he can get them out and we can continue.
Can we see any chains or anything that shows them being locked up, or what does their eyes look like? Are they like dead and mindless? Are they under
They don't seem dead and mindless. They seem like they are just working and sweating, and they're not comfortable doing it.
Because if they are free, free from chains,
yeah,
we can just tell him to get the fuck out of here. Because
But-
the creature's dead.
Yeah, but where did they go?
It is. I don't think he doesn't seem to be able to help them at the moment.
Or maybe he's just scared.
Can I sneak up a little bit further and try to see if I see any guards?
Sure. Give me a perception. So you're kind of standing.
19.
the tunnel that you came from, it kind of narrows as you get closer.
Yeah.
So the space you're looking through is maybe like this big.
Yeah.
So this is like a hole in the wall, basically.
Yeah.
19. You don't see any guards in this space.
Then I want to sneak in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check. So basically, if you were to enter this space, you would probably be seen by all the sprites in here. They are just like maybe 2 arm lengths in front of you. The first ones, at least.
Yeah, but
And the
will
room
they
is filled with them.
I don't think they will shout.
They will possibly attack you.
We will see them.
I think it's better we wait. You're free to act as you
You see the machine that they were working on with the smoke and the different vials of some kind of liquid. You hear there's loud clattering, and then a lot of these glass vials kind of like fall down on the ground.
Yeah.
Someone of the sprite like fucked up.
Yeah.
And they fall down on the ground. And you hear they all begin to like begin to shout at each other, basically.
Yeah.
And you hear from one of the tunnels on the outside room another voice, goblin voice,
Yeah.
just kind of running towards and begin to shout down inside of this room.
Yeah.
Do any of you speak goblin?
No.
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 You've been around goblins, so I'll say you understand a word or two maybe. So you kind of get like fucking and noise. Shut the fuck up, basically. And it's just like and you see this kind of goblin, kind of a bigger goblin. Not human size, but kind of a bigger goblin. Typical guard grunt. Running inside the room, smacking the fucking sprites that fucked up. And just yelling at them to get back to work, basically. And then he kind of just goes back a few feet, and now like he's inside the room as well.
Shit.
Shoot.
Should we shoot him?
Yeah.
Can I see the door?
So there's no door per se. It's just like there's tunnels leading. Yeah. But this tunnel seems like it's big enough to walk through.
Big enough to fight in.
Big enough to fuck him. Huh?
Yeah, what fuck? Let's attack him.
If you don't shoot, I will shoot him. I will shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him.
I prepare.
I have a +9, so maybe I should shoot him.
Maybe shoot him at the same time.
We can shoot him at the same time.
And I prepare.
How far away is he?
Like 20 feet.
I prepare to follow up with.
He's on the other side of the room.
With Toll the Dead if they fail, or when they have hit him.
When they fail.
20.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's over 20 something.
That's a hit. If it's over 14, it's a hit.
Okay, I got 15.
Okay, sweet.
Well, I got 15 on the second one also.
So 15 and 25?
Yep. So both of you load up your arrows, you fire them. Go ahead and roll damage.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
As well?
Yeah, for my Toll the Dead. I follow up after.
18.
Okay, he failed.
He failed, yeah.
18.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Sweet.
In 23 damage.
And I'm
Fucking hell!
We go like
10.
pew, pew.
Oh my fucking... Okay, so 23, 18 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
So it's like
Fucking hell. Choo choo! So you fire 2 arrows and you fire 2. So 4 arrows just hit this dude, and then this kind of necrotic thing.
Yeah, I think it's actually... I don't...
Okay,
yeah.
but it's a necrotic damage, but maybe not from you, yeah. But yeah, he's...
I heard the crow sound, but the raven sound
Yeah.
echoes in his head, and then he died.
Sweet.
So
Yeah.
I'm pushing you first because you have hello on
So
your back.
there's just this, and then it falls to ground, and you hear all the sprites in this room begin to like.
I try to crawl into the hole as
Okay.
quick as possible.
And go like,
Okay.
shh.
And you see hello on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's like hello, hello, hello. And all of them turn to you, and unison they go.
Hello!
Oh no.
just hold his mouth like.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Uh,
Yeah, I want to crawl out too.
I try to
Yeah.
move over as sneakily but quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
hello on your shoulders
Yeah.
begins to speak a language you don't understand,
Yeah.
trying to explain the situation.
Yeah.
Did he say your ass is fat?
Yeah.
Hello?
I drag away the dead goblin so it isn't
Nice.
right in the way of the tunnel.
So, making your way through this room, as I said, it's like clutter with fucking workbenches. They stand like shoulder to shoulder, back to back,
Yeah.
working with different concoctions and things.
Yeah.
It is tough getting through without stepping on them. You get to the goblin
Yeah.
and you drag him to
Yeah.
where you need him. Yeah.
I want to go up to Toro and the human and try to release them from the chain.
Okay, yeah. So they're stuck with chains. It's just a simple. There's no locking mechanism. It's just like chains holding their hands, basically. Yeah, so you can easily like get them loose.
And then I want to wake them up with a slap.
Okay.
Right in the face.
So you slap the soldier.
Yeah,
he
he
falls
dies.
over. He
Oh,
doesn't seem to be breathing.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, never mind then. Then Toro.
Maybe check the bullets first.
You slap Toro, and he kind of just. Have you released his hands?
Yeah.
And all the sprites.
He's like, what? Who are you?
Wait. Never mind. Just fucking follow.
He looks over to his
He's dead.
soldier friend.
He's dead. Yeah, never mind him. I did not kill him. Come on.
Okay.
Do these concoctions they made? Is there anyone that seems done?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
I want to take some.
Like there's like, like a fucking lunch lady
Yeah.
like stacking food on top of trays. Like there's like stacks of them.
I want to take 3 bottles if I can.
Yeah, I mean there's like probably like 40, 50 bottles.
Yeah, but I can carry the bunch.
like these, like this size maybe.
We
They're not super
should
big.
burn it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I want to take some.
Yeah.
It may be useful.
Yeah,
sure.
but we should burn it down
Oh,
later on.
are there any like schematics or papers or anything that could tell what this machine is doing?
You can make an Arcana check if you want to. There's no papers or schematics per se.
Natural one.
So I mean, it looks like a science project basically.
Yeah.
It looks in your experience from like goblins and their intelligence, it looks too advanced for them to have built
Yeah.
it. Whatever this machine is, it produces something,
Maybe Toro
and
knows?
it's like a lot of like different parts stringed together.
Yeah. I get out my book.
Yep.
You ask Toro if he knows what this is. I talk to the sprites.
Do you know what this is?
What?
This is.
This is a fucking operation going on here.
Yeah, no shit. What fucking is there in the bottles?
I think they're making some sort of potion.
Maybe I should take 10.
You
I heard
don't
the goblin.
say! Put it in my bag of
I
food!
mean, he's like, fuck that. Okay, sure.
You just see that, and I just keep pouring them in her bag of holdings.
Okay, so how many are you taking?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone, okay, yeah, sure. So write down about like 35. Write down 35.
I just write Sprite or fluid in bottles.
Sprite piss.
I wrote
Okay.
Sprite fluid in bottles.
Wait, I have a paper on my bag of holding.
Write like Sprite potion or something.
I
Wait a minute, I have
roughly draw the machine.
There.
Oh, sorry, it's not potions. Sorry, it's not potions. It's these.
Glass.
It's like beads.
Yeah, glass beads.
Yeah, kind of glass beads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we say?
It's scavens.
35
They have like glass
magical
ones. They throw
beans.
poisonous
Bead.
gases.
Beads. Beads. So it's like small balls. Small balls.
I have been. I draw one of the balls.
Yep.
And the machine, and I try to gather the sprites. And what does it do?
So Hello begins to like ask his friends,
Yeah.
talking in their language, and then one of the guys, one of the sprites,
Yeah.
begins to speak to you as well in their language.
Yeah.
It's like,
I give the pen to him.
and then he like takes one of the beads. Kaboom!
Ah.
Jag har 35 kabooms!
I hope they
All
don't
of
blow
a
up your bag of
sudden,
holding.
your bag like. Okay.
It doesn't explode in your bag.
Okay, so kaboom.
Well, they don't have any beads left, so we can just leave now.
Just burn everything down anyways.
Yeah, yes.
How big is the machine?
So the machine, like this big.
Okay, it doesn't fit in her bag.
No. You could try to like
I mean, I have tried to
put it apart
Yeah.
in different pieces, but it would be hard to get it back together without the understanding of how it all fits together.
How many sprites would fit in a bag of?
I think all of them. But there's a limited amount of air in a bag of holding.
Yeah, and if there's 30 of them, just deplete.
No, it
Well,
was like
you could put them
80 to
inside if you want to.
100.
It has a 64 cubic feet. So I don't know how much that is, but that's a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Or we just fly out everyone.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about destroying the machine and getting rid of the goblins.
Getting rid of the goblins? Yeah, sure. But we came to rescue them so they can go out and we can continue.
Yeah.
And maybe Toro can help.
Yeah.
So as you're doing this and taking the fucking beats, Toro is kind of putting himself together, brushing himself off, looking for his weapons and tools. Can't find them really. And as you put them down in your bag of holding, he goes like, they took some with them. They were down here before.
Beans.
These are not all of them.
Yeah.
There's more.
Which way did he go?
That way. And he points towards the tunnel that the guard came from.
What kind of weapon do you use?
I usually use a sword, but
Is there any weapons down here at all?
Is there anything he can use?
no
as
visible
an improvised
swords or
weapon?
anything. I mean, he looks to the goblin.
Yeah.
He kind of does that'll do, I think. He takes the goblin sword, which is kind of a smaller.
Is it better than my short sword, or my short sword better?
Yours would be better.
I'd just give mine to him.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe Hello and his friend can fly the other way.
Yeah.
So he takes
No.
it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah.
I draw a tiny map, the way we came,
Okay.
and I pull it out from my book,
Mhm.
rips out the corner of where
Mhm.
I draw it, and give it to Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And I quickly draw a couple of sprites flying out from the hole that we. Yeah, the
Okay, you're
tunnel.
trying to get him to get out that way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
with his friends.
Sure.
And we just
Yeah.
point towards the exit.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. He's like, hello.
We fight the goblins.
Kind of looks back towards his friends, and he goes like, "Hello."
We are going to command
They
an
wanna
army
help?
of 100 sprites.
Sure.
You can see one of the sprites that's a bit more fit than the other ones.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like maybe the leader.
Yeah.
He just goes up to Hello and puts his hand on his shoulder, and just like
Hello.
nods, "Hello." Not that deep, but you kind of get the gesture that
They want to help.
they don't want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They don't want to flee.
They want to fight.
They want to fight back.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
They get 5 minutes to.
Do they have any weapons?
I draw a sprite
Hmm?
with a sword in his hand and point.
Or did they use magic? I don't know.
Fight.
Fight.
Fight. Hello? Fight?
You fight?
Fight?
Weapons. Do you have weapons?
You see the other one. Fight.
I take out my stick and go
They don't
like.
have weapons, but
Oh,
they could probably use weapons if they had
didn't they
weapons.
have a small hammer?
Yeah, they have like, these are like smithing tools.
Yeah. Ike picks it up and go like, show them and go like,
He takes the hammer.
Yeah, okay. Let's fight.
okay, now they have something to fight with.
I have 5 throwing knives I can give away.
Yeah, they will be. They weren't that small.
No, I mean
sprites.
they're like this size.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking true.
Throwing knives would be like a sword for them, yeah.
I will give them 5. I
You
give
give
them
5
out.
of them.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I have some wood carving tools.
Yeah. So you arm this army of a. It is a mixed combination of sprites that looks to be able to handle itself and sprites that looks to be fucking weak and almost begin to
So
faint.
it's peasants and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a very
Give
large
the
mixture of
swords
just like
to the ones
Yeah.
that see
Yeah.
like they can fight.
I have seen movies, so we send out the peasants first, so they die.
okay, yeah.
We arm the fit ones.
Yeah.
You arm the
First,
ones,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that there's a sprite walking up towards you.
You're my
Kind of
inspiration.
goes boom
Womb?
and extends his hand. Kaboom!
Oh,
Ah!
oh.
They want kaboom boom.
Just
beats.
open your bag of holding.
Kaboom! Looks back to his friends, and they all form a line where they go to you and ask for a kaboom.
And I go, and I look to you and go like,
Yeah.
Just
do
hold it open.
no, they're good. I have to pick. How many do I have to give away now?
So the line starts to form up. I'll say I'm gonna roll some d20s here.
You know what? I have 3. I'll keep
About
them.
18 of them.
Yeah. While they are doing that, I tried.
18 of them that doesn't look fit to fight at least.
Yeah.
I tried to communicate that the weak ones maybe should go out.
Or stay here.
Yeah, or it's better they
Yeah.
get out into the forest and high up into the trees.
Mm.
I tried to communicate that.
I still have 17.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Is there any
I'll say.
children or women or is everything
Doesn't
just...
seem like there's any children.
have
Mostly
to be-
seem like it's grown-ups. Or maybe like late teenagers, maybe.
14.
14?
Yep.
It's okay, I still have 17 of the
That's fine.
kabooms.
You see there's about 10 of them.
Yeah.
That looks like they're almost passing out.
Yeah.
And they kind of just being told to stand back.
Yeah.
And Hello with the map you gave him
Yeah.
kind of goes over to talk to them for a
Yeah.
minute. And they kind of just like hugs their friends
Yeah.
and says their goodbyes if this is the last
Yeah.
time they meet.
Are we
You
gonna
see
have
they
a
kind of go
Sprite
back.
genocide?
They go
We
back the
can
way that you
maybe,
came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some kabooms on our
Yeah,
arrows.
we can do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, is there any string here at all? Any sort of I can tie something with?
Yeah, sure.
If I could tie some
Sure.
kabooms to my
Yeah, sure.
arrows.
There's some kind of a thin rope. Yeah, sure.
I take that and divide it by us.
Sure.
How many kabooms arrows do you do?
I have 3. I can just take some of you.
Maybe we should just you do 3, I do 3, and then we have those that have 18.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So we had 3 arrows with kabooms
3 arrows with kabooms. Okay.
Yeah, 3 kaboom arrows.
each.
So as you're doing this, you see Toro is again like asking like who are you? Did you come to save me or are you working for the prince?
No, we kind of ran into
Hello.
Ah, okay.
and decided to help him.
Kind of looks towards Saya.
Hello. Hi, I mean.
Hello.
I just heard hello the whole night. I'm sorry.
Toru haven't met Saya.
No.
I think.
Kind of recognize you.
You do?
Yeah.
Where? Because I've never seen you before.
You were at Nileport.
I have been to Nightcourse, yeah. That's a long
See.
time ago.
Well, I'm glad that you found me. I won't take you into custody after this. If we get out alive, but
As I can say custody, Iki goes like,
Why would you take me to custody?
like whispers like, what the fuck did you do?
I don't know why it would take me, but I'll take it. It's fine.
And I look at Tor and go like,
you were at the prison, right?
let's fight.
In Nileport. I recognize your face.
I have been to a prison.
Anyways, should we?
You know what? Yeah.
Let's go and
Yeah.
I've been to
I
prison.
confess.
I confess. You know what? You got me.
go on, let's stop this hellhole.
But there was a guy called Lucky. He forced me. I had no choice. It's fine. We can go. Yeah, it's fine. That's in the past. I don't hold grudges.
I'm just gonna check something.
Yeah. How fast can
Have I taken a wound? Or
Have you?
wounds?
No.
Have you?
I don't
Or
think so.
last session? Because I have noted down 7 wounds.
Well, we haven't slept, so. And we fought the.
Yeah, but I didn't take any damage during the fight against the birds.
Then I don't know.
I erased it.
Yeah. I have, but I'm still good at 52. So, I mean, what can go wrong? We have kabooms.
Yeah, we have kabooms and 15,000.
I have some herbalism
Sprites.
tools as well. I can arm some more.
Here, don't lick this plant because it's deadly. Oh fuck, he died.
No, I was thinking like, what's it called? The small scythe.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I just need to check something. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. So,
We fight.
what do you want to do? You have at your disposal about 70, 80 of these sprites that are armed with different things. About 20 of them
Yeah.
with weapons of different manners.
They should go behind us,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we go
About
first.
20 of them with these beads, and
Yeah.
the rest of them just fists.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's beach first, fists, and then weapons.
Are Saya saying this?
They can understand me anyways.
Are you saying
Yeah,
this?
sure.
And I go like, no, we go first. They back
Oh yeah,
off.
we're in front.
Yeah.
I just thought behind us.
Yeah.
Can I suggest that we go first, but when we encounter goblins, that the one with the beads
Throw it. Yeah.
throw them and then keep us back?
That's why they're behind us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first in line so they can throw him back off.
So yeah.
I say we sneak and just la 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 when we want to attack.
Let's sneak.
Heading into the tunnel.
Go like.
Where Toro pointed.
So Toro is walking with you as well. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on roll stealth.
Hello. Are you gonna sit there?
Should we roll for all the sprites?
I'll say
Oh, natural 20.
roll for yourself. I'm gonna roll some dice for the sprites.
I roll a natural 20.
That's good because I got just 7.
So 23.
Toro got like 20 as well. So you're quite silent. These sprites are kind of also like hovering very silently behind you.
Yeah.
Hello is on your shoulder still. Has taken a position.
On ease.
Did you want him to have a weapon
I was just
or
about
one
to
of
ask,
these beasts?
has he armed himself?
I think as I keep distance, try to keep some distance, that he has a bead.
So he's holding this bead.
Yeah.
And some rocks.
Yeah. Is he astride ease? Is he the only one who has a combat mount?
Sure. Why not? Yeah, sure.
So he's riding east, okay.
Do you want to build like a small contraption for Ease to like be like a bomber plane? Like a
That would be awesome.
Ease can hold the bead as well.
yeah, in her claws. Yeah, sure. Do you want her to?
That would be awesome.
Okay, yeah. So you have a bead for her when she takes off.
Yeah.
Sure.
This fight. I would like to see it animated.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Okay, so you move down the tunnel.
Yeah.
You see there's a lot of tracks of goblin activity.
Yeah.
You hear noises and voices from different directions when you come to intersections. It seems like whoever is down here, they're not approaching you, and they haven't maybe noticed you. Are you actively trying to search out them and fight them down here in the tunnels, or are you trying to get surface?
I would say tunnels. I don't know.
How about we throw a kaboom in the room, and then they're going to come right up to us, so we don't have to go in every tunnel searching them out.
I think the best for us would be to fight them on the surface, but
We don't know the way out.
Yeah, we know a way out, but we don't know. They seem to have several hatches, and they can come from any direction. At least here, they have to go through the tunnels,
Yeah.
so we know from what direction they can come.
I say we shoot from one room into the others, so they have to clump up to get inside us. Because the tunnels from room to room are smaller, I guess. So they have to be together.
I take out one
It's
of my
definitely smaller
arrows.
than the surface.
Yeah, exactly.
The woods are it's an open space. Yeah.
I take out one of my arrows with the kaboom and go like, I can shoot this and we can fight it in the room back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can run in, you can shoot, come back, and they run to us.
I think we should try to find a leader. Killing him can cause some animosity among the others.
Sure.
But we will have to get them here.
Yeah.
I mean, we have hur många tunnlar vi framför oss?
How many?
Yeah,
Tunnels?
yeah.
Like you've moved to a space where you basically, if you want to continue, like just walking, you can easily come across like 3 different intersections on your way.
Yeah.
So how many tunnels is down here? It's hard to say.
Yeah. So we have to lure them to us. is a better way.
And I don't know how far we will get with 80 sprites behind us.
Yeah.
We could go room to room and try to take out as many as we can.
Yeah.
But how do we
silently.
know that the rooms are not too small for us? Can't really fight when
So
we're
yeah,
lying down.
to answer your previous question, like you come across intersections that are very tiny, like you can
Yeah.
just fit the three of you,
Yeah.
and you've come across intersections that are a bit
Yeah.
more spacious. It's hard to say. Like there's no indication of the bigger tunnels leading into a bigger space. It's been like bigger tunnels leading into small space, and then smaller tunnels leading into bigger space.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
Yeah. Should we pick a place where they have to go through a bottleneck? to
Yeah,
get
that
to
was what I
us
was about to say, yeah.
And try to lure them over here.
Hmm?
I'm not a
That sounds good.
tactician.
Hmm?
I look at Toro. You have some combat experience.
That's what
Or-
I was trying to do.
I have a lot of experience fighting with bigger armies. I'm not. I'm not sure it's a good plan to stay down here. I feel like we could be overrun down here, but that could happen up top as well. I'm not sure how many there are. Have you seen the goblins?
No, only one.
Where's he
The
one?
ones we killed. What's your name, by the way?
Toro.
Toro.
Toro Wildman. General. And he extends his hand.
Colleague.
General Icky.
I work for the prince.
Ketills, Svartfinger. I hail from the Ash chain.
I see.
Okay, so have we passed anything that seems to be an exit?
I mean that depends. How far have you been walking from the space you left, like the workroom?
Not that far, I would assume.
No. I think we're sneaking and talking. What do you
You
wanna
you
do?
still have this army basically behind you of sprites,
Yeah.
and you hear they speak amongst each other and they quiet each other as well. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to be sneaky, but it's hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
The thing is, we can go from room to room and look to see if we find the leader, try to kill him there and just run back and bottleneck them here. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or should we try to draw them up to the surface?
You see Toro kind of ask you like, have you gotten any indication of which clan this is? Do we know anything about them?
Did
I have these arrows.
Oh.
Did the one we killed have any clan mark? I dragged it to the side. Did I
Yeah.
notice anything?
Did you check for anything?
Not really.
Not really.
I run back if we haven't gone that far.
Okay, I'll say you can check for a clan mark.
Yeah.
You see that there's a. Let's see. I'm just gonna bring it up here. So there's there's nothing visible like on the face.
No.
You see that. Give me an investigation check to see if you can find anything.
Investigation.
Investigation.
23.
23. You see that one of its hands
Yeah.
has been broken. Like all the bones in the hands. It's kind of like just like a loose hand.
Yeah.
It's just like flesh.
Yeah.
Basically, as you begin to touch the body and look for markings and stuff.
Yeah.
The skeleton structure inside the hand, the
Yeah,
bones have been
it's just
broken.
mush.
Yeah, it's just mush. Yeah, and you didn't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the only thing that kind of stands out.
Does he have anything else on him?
I mean, he had his sword.
Yeah.
He has some cloth. He has some copper coins.
Yeah, I take them.
Yeah. So you can write down, let's see, 6 copper.
Yay! My first money on this character.
Oh my god. Poor you.
Yeah, I'm rich.
Okay, so Tora asks you again. Do
I
we
found
know?
6 copper.
Do we know
That's the
anything?
first money that
You show him the
Yeah, I
arrows.
showed the arrows. Did he
this
say
character
anything?
has.
I can give one to him.
He takes them. He kind of examines it. Okay, so this is from the nearby woods. Do we get anything else?
His hand was broken. I don't know if that tells you anything. I have heard about goblins that take part in
I
self-mutilation.
think this could be. I think this could be the Calm Hand clan, led by Igor.
What does that entail?
Well, he's not a nice dude.
Is it a big clan?
He does say dude. He's not a.
Surfer.
He's not a. Yeah, he's not a nice dude. He's not a nice character. He. Rumor has it that he rides on an owlbear.
Nice.
Yeah,
But not in a tunnel.
And all
Yeah, exactly.
of his grunts have. He basically breaks every bone in one of your hands if you're working for him.
But how if we go into
that's kind of stupid. Then,
Well, the ones that actually manage to mend themselves,
Yeah.
they're the ones he gains the most trust.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
if we go into
But it
fight
becomes
them
his
upstairs,
entourage.
then how the fuck will we get them upstairs?
Yeah, exactly. We don't even know a way out.
And
Yeah,
what I know, he doesn't drag the fucking owl bear in here.
If this is Igor, he's not gonna be down here.
Okay. But should we draw as many as we can up to the surface and try to handle them? You seem to be the most comfortable on the surface, and I think you as well, Icky. Yeah.
Are they gonna fight with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave.
Yeah,
They can
we
fight
might
them.
have a chance.
It would be good to get some rest. For me, I'm rather spent, but I assume there is not the time to do that.
Can we sleep 12 hours?
Well,
I almost...
I don't know how long I've been asleep, but
A couple of days.
as far
would
as
say.
I can remember, that guard you killed, I've seen him several times. And no other.
So it is possible that they won't notice this.
It is possible.
Let's
If
try.
we can find a place where we can defend if it comes to it, we might be able to get some rest.
It would be good. Should we try to find our way onto the surface? Or should we spend the rest here?
If he hasn't seen one for a couple of days, I think we should almost go back and just sleep in the room. And have a couple of guards up.
So he was. So you found the dead body on the horse the day before this.
Okay.
So he hasn't been here more than one day.
Yeah.
Like maybe 24 hours, maybe more. Yeah.
How long of a rest do you need?
8 hours.
Then we
To
go.
regain all my spells.
Then we should get up to the surface.
I think resting on the surface is quite dangerous as well.
Yeah. Then let's go back into the tunnel.
We have 2 ways in, so we can guard those.
Hey, trust me, I want to get back up, but I think it's going to be dangerous if we try to rest up there.
Shall we
As
go?
far as I can tell, we're deep in the woods.
Shall we go back in the tunnel and travel back to where we met the toe sucker.
We could,
but
or
it
we
was
could just
really
go in,
cramped
or we
there.
could just go into the wall and sleep behind the hole in the wall, where we first saw the room.
If we are going to take part in any larger kind of battle, I need to rest.
Yeah, that was it. We can rest behind the
Yeah.
hole in the wall. So if another guard comes into the room, they won't notice us.
Yeah.
They know something is wrong, but they won't see
exactly.
you, maybe. Yeah.
Let's do that.
And I can stand in the guard up here and just shoot him in the middle of the
We'll
eyes.
take turns.
Yeah.
That way, maybe we can communicate a little bit better with Hello and his gang.
Oh.
Yeah, wait. Let's
Deeper down until you hear the echoes of hello, hello, hello.
I think we go back, or
We go back, go through the wall,
yeah,
and sleep there.
that's. We also know that there is an exit out that way.
Yeah. And I think maybe the sprites and Toro also would want some sleep.
It's a good plan.
I draw to communicate with Hello. Us resting. I draw myself, or I point to myself, the sleepy
The previous
one,
drawing.
yeah,
Sure.
and the strong one.
Yep.
And that whole scenario.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. You as well. Sleep.
Hello.
Then we, and I point to the sword, fight.
Fight.
Yeah. First sleep, then fight.
Kind of holds the bead.
Yeah. I think they're.
I think they'll just wait for us anyway, so we just go sleep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hello?
I don't know if you inspected the beads or anything, but it's kind of a liquid inside a kind of glass
Yeah.
thing. The liquid is kind of a orangey thing. Yeah. And it's not fully up. It's like there's some air in there as well.
I say we go back
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
No time to waste.
Yeah, I need the full night.
Yeah. So you head back, and eventually you come back to the room.
Yeah.
There's still the. Where did you put the goblin body?
I think I put it through the hole where we came
so
from.
you put the goblin body in the hole.
Yeah.
The soldier that is still there, Toro is gonna take him and drag him to the hole as well.
Yeah.
And then you all enter the hole and you head in for some rest.
Yeah. If there is anything we can put up for towards the hole,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think we do that, so we are not.
Easy to spot.
Yeah.
I can leave out a little hole so I can peek.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then I try to sleep.
I say everyone should sleep, and I can stay
Yeah.
watch because I've only wasted one of my abilities.
I snuggle up with all the 80 sprites.
My
Oh.
bitches.
I will rest too.
Toro looks at you and says like, we might have our differences, but you should get some rest as well. We should take turns.
Yeah, we can take turns.
Tomorrow is not going to be pretty.
No. I'm kind of looking forward to it though.
I communicate
I bet you are.
with ease to keep guard.
Okay.
And wake me up if anything shady happens.
Okay. So E is getting hard. Sweet. So you head in for a rest
Yep.
inside this tunnel that stretches, and about these 70 sprites take turns. They lay down, they talk amongst each other. It's sad, but it's also invigorating at the same time. Yeah. I think that's where we're gonna end this session because because the next session is gonna be. I'm gonna need to build like a fucking battle scene for next session. Fucking hell. Okay, sweet.
You should draw a picture of Sprite riding bees to battle with hundreds
Hundreds of sprites behind her.
shouting hello.
Is anything happened during the night?
We can.
We can take that later.
I think we can continue on that note later. I think.
Yeah, okay. Because I want to change spells.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
We can just remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. Nothing happens.
Yeah. Then I want to.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Then I'm going to change.
Oh yeah.
Speak with the dead to tongues.
Okay.
Maybe I should change too. I can go from dialect next time.
Can you change as well? Yeah, you can probably.
If I sleep, yeah.
So I can.
How many? Like you can change, however many you want.
That I don't know.
Okay. So it's,
But I just wanted to
different.
change one.
It's different from.
I just wanted to change one anyways.
Depending on which class.
Yeah, because I think I can change all my spells if I want to.
Yeah, I think so.
If they aren't domain tied to my domain. Hello.
I think for Ranger, you're kind of stuck with what you got. I'm not sure.
Or maybe I will.
Yeah, I can check this out later. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this session. Yeah, I'm gonna need to build a big fucking map for next time.
You need trees.
Probably
I can try to.
trees and hills and
I can bring some of my warhammer
bushes and oh yeah. Oh,
and
It would be cool to just.
I need 80 miniature of sprites as well.
It would be.
yeah, that I don't have,
Like-
but I have a shitload of goblins.
Yeah.
If we have nothing on the table, just a big sort of paper with a battle all over it. Noise.
I think if we can fit a big piece on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we
Remind me to bring my warhammer tray
And
No
your spell
room
book.
for our
and my spellbook and my
Yes.
notebook.
And your notebook.
papers and stuff.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Peace out. Goodbye. We'll see you
Bye.
next time.
Dungeons and Sweets.
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 Dungeons and sweets.
Oops.
Thanks,
Wrong one.
baby.
Goodbye. That's not the right one. What the fuck is happening?